friends, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something very unusual. So I made a video about how to completely get rid of dark armpits, I think a month ago, and I was reviewing the comments earlier last week, and you guys actually mentioned that I should do something about dark thighs. The first thing you need to know is this: there is a progression to the issues that you have. It is first of all ingrown hairs that turn into bumps that now turn into hyperpigmentation. It is ingrown hairs that turn into bumps that then turn into hyperpigmentation. Let me break it down for you. What are some of the major causes and major reasons why this happens to you often? First of all, you need to know that the skin there is extra sensitive. So if you keep doing or shaving or you keep doing anything that is aggressive, that irritates you or that trigger allergic reaction, your melanin is going to go into overdrive. And we covered in the last topic that when melanin goes into overdrive, it makes that particular area darker than the skin. It makes that particular area darker than the skin. So what you really want to do is to ensure that, first of all, you are not irritating your skin. Now, what causes ingrown hairs? Ingrown hair happens when the hair is trapped in the follicle. So your hair is trying to grow out in this whatever region or direction. Take, for example, this is a very rough towel. You can see that this towel has hairs. There is a direction that the hair on this towel is following. The hair on this towel is following a direction. Now, when that hair is trying to grow and it gets trapped in the follicle just means that that part of the gland on your skin that allows hair to grow out. When it gets trapped, that is what is called ingrown hair. Now, ingrown hair turns into bumps when bacteria or allergic reaction is triggered on that same area where there is an ingrown hair. Ingrown hair turns into a bump when bacteria gets trapped on that same area where there is an ingrown hair. Now that place turns from ingrown hair into a bump. But what you need to know is this: if the skin feels the need to heal itself, one of the major things that happens is that it will go into melanin production overdrive that causes that spot, that dark bumpy area, to now turn dark. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, if that is not your concern, you don't have bumps, you don't have ingrown hairs, you've just noticed that that area is completely or very, very dark compared to every other part of your skin, we are also going to cover that. Now, huge disclaimer. You guys, in my last video, I told you guys that I'm not here to tell you, do this and in 3 days you will get any action. No, I give you realistic tips that if you follow, you would actually get swift, easy to progress results. Okay, so let's clear the air. Now, secondly, it is absolutely normal that if your complexion is dark, for that area to be 1 to 2 shades darker than your skin. It is absolutely normal for that area to be 1 to 2 shades darker than your actual complexion. Why? Because anywhere that there is excess hair secreting there, hair is growing in that area, it is absolutely normal for that place to be darker. It's a sign of puberty. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's just clear the air on that area. So the kind of change that you should be expecting to see if you follow some of the things that I'll be telling you today is that you will see a significant brighter pigmentation on that area. Am I telling you that your skin is going to start looking like my own? No, because we don't have the same complexion. Okay, so let's be realistic with the goals that we want to achieve. Now, the next thing that we need to talk about is the processes and the steps and the routine that you follow when you are trying to clean up that area, shave and do all the good stuff. Now, step 1, your shaving hair removal routine. Your shaving hair removal routine. Now, a lot of people use shaving blades. I covered in my last video that if you're using shaving blade and you're not using the one that has 3 to 5 blade slides, that's if you count it like this one, for example, 1, 2, 3. This is a shaving stick. This is the one that I use. If you count it 1, 2, 3, it should be either 3 or 5. And that's because shaving blades are built to ensure that the hair is removed without irritation or allergic reaction to the skin. Most people usually use men's shaving blade. I use a female shaving blade. As long as the blade slides is 3 to 5, I know it's going to get the job done without me having to apply aggression on that skin. It is the aggression that causes that area to get triggered by an inflammation that then turns that place into a place where the skin says, okay, let's go there and fix inflammation there, because this is a sign that this place is inflamed. So the skin cells go there and they start producing what? excess melanin that turns that place darker than usual. So you want to make sure that you're going in with a shaving blade that is easy for you to remove your hair, okay, something that is easy. And I always tell you guys to use something that is what, has 3 to 5 blade slides, okay, and then you will shave in the direction that the hair is growing. Some people shave like this, they do this. No, sis, you have to be shaving in the direction where the hair is growing, like this, so that the hair is falling downward if your own is growing downward, or is for going upward if your own grows upward, depending on you. Now, next tip is this. You don't want to use your shaving blade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. No. When you use your shaving blade 1 to 2 times or even 3 times, it's okay. Remove it and put it in the dustbin, because the more you use your shaving blade, the higher the chances that bacteria is going to get stuck on those blade slides and then trigger an inflammation on the surface of your skin. Waxing is very, very good. Actually, it is just more expensive, but it even gets the job done very, very good. Like, it gets the job done better than whether you shave or not. Do you get what I'm saying? Because waxing, they apply a wax on this surface, okay? Now, not just on this surface, by the time they are removing the wax, they are removing the hair that is also growing deep down inside your skin. So they are not just removing the hair that you can see. This towel now, this is surface hair. There is hair that is still inside, that is inside the follicle. Waxing removes that one out. So that means that if you want to get long-lasting results with hair removal, waxing is probably the best option. It is more expensive, but I recommend it if your skin is especially dry. Step 2, you want to now cleanse. Now, I had an issue with a lot of people in my comment section in the last video telling me that should I not cleanse first before I start removing the hair? Now, this is the thing. Odor down there clings to hair. First step is to first of all remove the hair. Make it as barren as a desert land, okay? Make it as barren as a desert land before you now go in with cleansing. Now, how you cleanse is very, very important. I've heard a lot of people tell me that, okay, I only use water. Good for you, sis. I use a feminine intimate wash or an unscented soap. So you want to get the job done as effective as possible with minimal invasion. So the first thing you want to do is to get a soft fiber cloth, okay, that looks like this. This is a soft towel, very, very soft and smooth and gentle on the skin. Remember, it is irritation that causes that area to get triggered by bumps, by bacteria, and then the inflammation leads to what? Darkening. So you want to use something that is very, very soft on the skin, okay? You will apply the feminine wash onto the cloth, not on the skin. This is the issue. Some people put it on the skin and then you start washing inside. Nobody sent you on that errand, sister. So you will put that feminine wash onto the soft cloth, and then you will now take, this is the soft cloth. This is the cloth that has what you need for cleansing. You put your water there. You will now go in on the what? On that area is that you've already shaved. You will now start gently massaging it. Do you see what I'm doing? You will start massaging that area like this, downward. Do not get it into the V-line. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? Because that is just going to irritate you and make your skin extremely sensitive, and then it can distort your pH balance. You don't want to distort your pH balance, okay? Otherwise, it can lead to infection. You just keep it here around the thigh area. You see the thigh area, left, right, thigh area, and then the what? Surface area, where the desert is now, because you've already shaved. Where there's a desert, you will shave, you will use the fiber towel on that area. Now, some people say you can use a soft sponge. I don't agree that you should use a soft sponge, because a sponge can be too harsh on that skin surface, okay? So after doing that, you will rinse with lukewarm water. Now, if you actually used a soft fiber cloth like this, you can also rinse it in that water, dip it inside it to further what? You will now use this fiber towel that is clean and free of soap to go into the crevices. Listen to me, this is where the odor is. You will go into the crevices. Do you see what I've done with my finger? Okay, you will go into the crevices and make sure that you get anything that can trigger odor from that area. Have you ever sat down beside somebody in the bus and you just feel like you don't know where this terrible stench is coming from? I hate it with passion. By just paying extra attention to the little things and the little details, Sis, you're going to be confident, you'll feel good, and you'll feel your absolute best without any irritation or any infection. So you go into the crevices, okay, get it done, and then you will rinse with water. 3 is to what? Exfoliate. Now this is where your scrub comes into play. Now don't hear me wrong. Don't hear me wrong. There's no issue with using a scrub, provided, this is why people are always misguided, provided you are not taking it inside that area where there is a lot of sloppiness and juices. Okay, do not take any product, any external product down that area, because it is bad for your pH. Okay, so you will go in with a scrub. Now off the bat, since you are trying to lighten up that area, I encourage you that you go in with a sugar scrub. This is the one I've been using for the past 1 month now, okay, because my Vit Gold finished. I go in with a sugar scrub. One of the benefits of using a sugar scrub is because sugar is a form of glycolic acid that helps that place to get lighter. Sugar is a form of glycolic acid that helps that place to get lighter. So it is not only going to be exfoliating and removing dead skin cells that causes that place to get darker, okay, it is also going to help to brighten up that area. Of course, you will want to go in with your fiber cloth again. You will rinse it inside water. You will scoop a little bit of the scrub onto it, and then you will also do the same thing over that area. This time around, we are just focusing on the surface. If you are just scrubbing everywhere like this, your skin is going to get irritated. If your skin is extremely sensitive, just even completely skip exfoliation and go to a wax clinic where they can do it very well for you. But if your skin is not sensitive, my skin is not sensitive, this is what I do. You will go in with the cloth and then you will massage it very, very well. Okay, now the difference between using a salt scrub and a sugar scrub is this: salt is very acidic and there's a tendency that it can irritate your skin. Salt is also very peppery. It can sometimes give a peppery sensation on the surface of your skin. So altogether, just avoid using a salt scrub on that area. Sugar scrub is very friendly for the skin. It gets the exfoliation done and it also lightens the skin. That is why I highly encourage any variant of Tree Hut works, because it is a plain sugar scrub. Now that exfoliation is done, so you do have bumps. Okay, let's come to the reality now. You do have bumps. What do you do? Now, Eniola, I have bumps. I understand what you've said so far. You will go in with a benzoyl peroxide ointment. Listen to me, ointment. I read online that some people are using salicylic acid. I would not encourage that you do that, okay? Use a benzoyl peroxide ointment. Now, do not attempt to put it on your hand. Now rub it all over the area. No, only spot treat on the area where the bumps are. Listen to me. Benzoyl peroxide is a very strong active. Now, the reason why you are using it in the first place is because of the inflammation on those areas with the bumps. You are going to spot treat. So let's say this is where the bump is. You put a little bit like this on your hand, scoop it, okay? You will now take it like a stuff like this and then put it gently on that area where the bump is. Bump 1, bump 2, if you have 2 bumps, and bump 3. Do you see what I've done? Did I rub it all over? Sis, no rubbing. No rubbing, because benzoyl peroxide cannot be saturated all over the areas where that place is, okay? Only put it on the area of concern. And after probably once or twice and you've noticed a change, discontinue immediately, okay? Discontinue immediately. Benzoyl peroxide is good. It will suck out any inflammation that is there and it will keep your place perfectly stabilized, provided you only use it on the areas with the issue. Let's now talk about the last thing, which is moisturizing that place and keeping it beautiful, soft, and what? Smooth. Soft and smooth. We've cleansed, we've maxed, we've exfoliated, we've treated, we've removed the hair. Now let's moisturize. What I've been using is this Amila shea butter. This is it. And I only go in with a thin layer. Some people just shave and they call it a day. Like, sis, you have to do better, because that place is also a skin. So what I like to do is to go in with a thin layer of what? See, so it's almost done, sir. I need to buy another one. A thin layer, this is even too much. This is even too much. You only need a little bit. I go in with a thin layer that looks like this and massage it into my hands first. All right, see, it has turned into that sheen that my skin needs. And then I just go in on that surface and then I dab, dab, dab. I am not rubbing all over. Sis, no, but don't do that. Just dab, dab, dab on that area. Okay, do you see what I'm doing? Dab, no rubbing, just dab, dab on that area like you're trying to massage something. Okay, in smooth, easy motions. All right, do not be aggressive on that area. Now somebody is asking, oh, should I use the treatment and then moisturize too? No, the days when you use the treatment on that area, there's no need to moisturize. Wait till the next day when you know you're not going to be using the treatment before you moisturize that area. Do you get what I'm saying? You only need a thin layer. Do not go in with any moisturizer that you've been using on your body on that place. The reason why we are using shea butter is because it is natural, 100% organic, has no additives, no preservatives. You want to keep that place as what? Pampered, careful. You have to be careful with everything you do there, otherwise things can just escalate. Okay, you want to keep that place pampered and properly taken care of. That is it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All the products that I've talked about will be in the description box. Please drop your questions if you enjoyed today's tutorial. Thank you so much for always watching my video. Please endeavor to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Our goal is 50,000 subscribers. Share this content with your friend. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the very next one.